This is the process of me reconnecting my sensor to my arm. What is included in this is an alcohol pad, my transmitter, as well as my sensor connector, the clip to put the connector in my arm, and my adhesive. So now I'm going to take the transmitter, the sensor out the packaging and put it in this right here. You're basically going to take your sensor and place it in the hole, and it'll snap in, and you remove this part which has the wings on it, which will expose the needle that has to go into your arm. Again, this is how I'll do it. There's no right or wrong way. I remove this to expose the adhesive so it can stay secure to my arm. Now that my transmitter is fully charged, I'm going to go into my pump settings. I'm going to go into options, and I'm going to go all the way down to utilities, and I'm going to go into my sensor settings and go into my sensors connection and click on start new sensor. And once I press OK, I remove my transmitter from its charging port, which will show up to my insulin pump. It's searching for the transmitter. Once I remove it from the charging station, it blinks. And once that blinks a few times, I connect it to the adapter on my own. What you do is take your alcohol pad and rub it on the spot that you're going to place your transmitter at. Allow that to completely dry before you put your adapter piece onto your arm. Now that my arm is completely dry, I'm going to take the clip with the adapter and inject it into my arm. Hold it for roughly about 5 to 10 seconds so it can stay secure in place and the adhesive will stick to my arm. Now, this is what that will look like. Now that that is in place, I'm going to remove the part that has the needle in it, and the needle draws back in there for safety reasons, and you can dispose of it in a container afterwards. Connected to my arm, it will blink a few times, sending a signal to my insulin pump that there is a new sensor connected to my arm. Once your sensor is fully connected on your arm, this will be the message that you will get on your insulin pump that basically states that it takes up to 2 hours for your sensor to warm up so it can work properly. Then you can calibrate your blood sugars. So once my insulin pump tells me that it is warming up, I go and tape down my sensor. Again, this is how I tape down my sensor. There's no right or wrong way. Everything comes through experience. Which way could work for you may not work for me, but this is the way I do it. You want to make sure the top part is fully covered. It's a little tricky when you do it by yourself, but you'll kind of get a hang of it. You pull this little flap off and you secure that part down. You take your other flap and remove that as well. And you want to make sure you lay your tape down. Then you take this little flippy thing, takes that off, and you're going to put another tape to secure the bottom part in place. Move the wing, make sure it's down. And that's how it should look after you're done. Once I'm done with all of that, I take my insulin pump along with the tubing and feed that under my shirt with the bra strap, and I connect it to the front of my bra strap, which makes it easier for me to manage, get to my sentence quickly, and it gives me easy accessibility, and it's always near me.